Wow. Looks like we can't get in. Beautiful. Well, we'll see if anybody's around, and then we can check stuff out. Well, there's one person. Hopefully I have a nice signal. I don't want to bother anyone. Good morning, Sean. Thanks for stopping by. Look at that big old beautiful mausoleum. Some of them are fenced off. Hi, Adventures with Regina. How are you? Penny, hello. Jan, hello. Hello, everyone. Nice to see everyone. Hi, Brenda. I hope I have a decent signal. I didn't give anybody fair warning that I would be going live, but here we are. It is a beautiful cemetery. It's, good morning, Gleaming Graves. How are you? I am at St. John's Cemetery in Hillsborough, California. And this is a very prestigious, very rich Bay Area neighborhood. Very old Bay Area neighborhood. Look at this statue. That's beautiful. Gorgeous. Wow. Pretty amazing expression she's got going on there. So I was in Half Moon Bay doing my filming of my little coastal cemetery, and I'm in my old neighborhood. Well, I didn't grow up here in Hillsborough. You had to be pretty rich to grow up here. But when I was a teenager, this beautiful cemetery was actually a hidden cemetery. And, you know, you kind of had to sneak in here back in the day. But now it looks like it's all open to the public. And look at this beautiful mausoleum. And yes, it's a gorgeous day. Let's go look at this mausoleum. These are really crumbling. In fact, you can't even read what it says. You can see the Bay Area off in the distance there, looking towards San Francisco. And this is a beautiful piece right here. Oh, Pennsylvania, good old Pennsylvania. Yep. This, here it says it was given to the Catholic Church of San Mateo in memory of John Parrott, born in Virginia, April 16th, 1811. Died in California, 1884. I'll go look at this. There's another mausoleum here that's beautiful with the Greek-style pillars, but unfortunately it's gated off. It's possible they had problems here. Now, if you recall, good old Tony from Crypt Door was here a while back ago. I hope I have a good signal for everyone. Look at this beautiful, beautiful spot, you guys. Look at this. I'll look up here. Hey, Floss. We got this beautiful. I want to say people are here, but I don't know. It looks like it's just a beautiful, almost altar room. Blessed are the dead who die in the Lord. Romeo, I will go there one of these days, I promise. Okay, so we do have people interred here. As you can see, I can see right through there too. Interesting. It looks like Stefan Vincent Parrott is here. Hi, Cemeteries Down Under. Thank you for joining. We also have people underneath. I know it's hard to see because of the sun, but what a cool place. And look at this beautiful tile work on the ground here. Once again, I'm at St. John Cemetery in Hillsborough, California, in the San Francisco Bay Area. I don't know if I can zoom, but right over there is South San Francisco. There you go. But yeah, what a cool little place. Edmond. But when I was a teenager, you used to have to sneak in here. Now you don't have to. And so that's why we called it the hidden. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you so much. Please hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already, and all that yada yada good jazz. Let's go look at this other mausoleum we got down here real quick. How's everyone doing this weekend? I hope everyone's happy and good. Is that a mausoleum? So we can see we have a newer section here with some basic markers. They don't make them like they used to at all. How's the connection here? Everything good, you guys? It should be. I mean, like YouTube headquarters is like a mile from me. Now this looks like a new construction, actually. I could be wrong. No, I don't think it's that new. There's no name, there's nothing. But someone's in there. Nice and old. Wow. Beautiful. Hey, where'd everybody go? We had 15, now we're down to 7. But you know what? That 7, that's the important people. No name. I don't know why. Alright, well, that's pretty cool. Let's keep going around. So work for me has been good. It's been a little busy. We had an intense burial. Well, it wasn't a burial, it was a crypt placement. And the story goes, I don't have the whole story, and it's not in the paper, but there was a gentleman, an old gangster, who he was in prison for the last 20 odd years. He'd been out for, it was either 2 weeks or 2 months, and he got into a argument with his sister, and a neighbor came over hearing the argument and shot the man in the face and killed him. And like I said, he'd just been out of prison for 2 weeks or 2 months. We can't see in there. It's pretty in there, but you can't see too well. So we had his funeral, and it was huge. About 200 people showed up. So that was nuts. Sorry about the wind. Got the grounds crew out and about doing their job. But yeah, that would be actually kind of cool if a finger came out and poked me. That'd probably go viral. So yeah, at my cemetery, we get a lot of murder victims. You know, The 2 weeks before that, there was a young teenager, I think only about 19 years old, who was shot and killed. And you don't hear about it in the paper. You know, they're look at this beautiful young lady here. And then her little altar. So yeah, we get a lot of murder victims where I work. A lot, and it's usually gang related. So, you know, that's just how it goes. But here we have another couple of beautiful people here. We have Antonio right here, 1873 to 1933. I see another neat one behind me. Unfortunately, these ones have been destroyed, and there's probably no way of ever finding out what they looked like, or unless you're able to contact some family members. And we have a beautiful young lady over here, born 1915, died in 1932. So back over here, that's how we used to sneak in, but now there's new mansions over there. Hey, there's Cryptor. Cryptor, I was just letting everybody know that I'm at St. John's here in Hillsboro, just right outside of San Mateo, or rather San Mateo County. And this is a beautiful piece too. But yeah, back over this way. So yeah, anyway, so my cemetery it's a rough place. It's full of not all murder victims, but a lot of murder victims take place where I work. And it's kind of crazy, you know. You know, we had a child who was murdered, shot and killed not that long ago. And then who knows how many more come in that I'm not even made aware of. Masut. We got a whole family right here, it looks like. So earlier today when I was filming the cemetery I went to this morning, one of the people buried there was born in 1796. So that was pretty cool. You don't see that too often out here in California. So I thought that was pretty cool. I always like running into that kind of thing. And here we got Faye. So like I said, a lot of the folks here, this is a very rich neighborhood. That's a good looking couple right there, huh? Let's see if we can get a little closer. Yeah, good looking folk. Sorry, I'm a little shaky. I need to eat lunch. Let's keep walking around. Now I probably won't get to it today, but I wouldn't mind doing it sometime. Now, this is a new one, but it's pretty. I like that. She's got a modern hairstyle. Anyways, there's a mansion here called Carolyn's Mansion, okay? And there's a true story that took place back around 1985 where two teenage girls met up with a security guard who was a security guard of the mansion. The mansion was built around the turn of the century, or a little bit after. And during World War I, they used to house, balls and dance parties or whatever for the soldiers that were leaving to go fight in World War I. Anyways, back in the 80s, these two teenage girls met this security guard up there, and he was like, gave them the, I forget the full story, so I'll tell it another day, but apparently, he was like, hey, I got weed or whatever and booze. He ends up kidnapping them while there. Here's a beautiful one, Howard. Anyways, he ends up kidnapping them, torturing them, and takes them out to the redwood forest off of Highway 35, which is near here in the redwood forest going towards Santa Cruz. And after torturing them, and he thought they were dead and killing them, he threw them out the car, the back of the trunk of the car. And one of the girls survived. She's still alive today. The other young lady did not survive. And I think, one of them she was cut up pretty bad, and maybe even a missing limb or something is the legend that I was told, but that could be bogus. But anyways, the story is actually true and did take place here, and it was a big deal. And it was right here in this little town that I'm at, Hillsboro. So, crazy things happen no matter where you are, no matter how safe of a neighborhood you think you're in, like Hillsboro, which is where like the 49ers live in mansions here, or used to, and other, prestigious folk. But you just never know, So no matter where you are, it's dangerous. People are strange. We got some flags over here. I'm not sure why. So typically, if I go look at them, I can tell you if it's going to be a burial. And from what I can tell, one of them up here is a burial. Perhaps this is a new plot, but this one looks like, yeah, this right here is a burial spot. That's going to be pretty new. You can see the 4 flags, 2 up top and 2 behind me. Looks like someone moved them around a little bit. Usually it's 8 foot by 40 inches. So here's another view of the cemetery. And if you're new, please subscribe, hit the like button. It tells YouTube that I'm doing a good job. Also, you can become a member now for $4.99 a month. It will always be $4.99 a month. And just so you know, I will never change that. But I'm looking forward to editing the video I made, or the video I filmed today. I think you guys are really going to like this place on the coast. And let me get off of these crunchy leaves real quick. There we go. Get on the crunchy rocks instead. But yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful little cemetery, and they do green burials now. And there used to be a town there, but the town is long gone, and it was pretty much abandoned right before the war started, World War II. And I guess the last standing spot was or building was the post office, which closed in the 30s, I think, or maybe later, maybe 52. But anyways, the town is completely gone, but the cemetery's there, and nobody knew the cemetery was there. It has these beautiful old ornate, 19th century headstones. Go look at the family tree markers here. But somebody found them, and the gentleman bought it and decided to bring it back to life, and now he does green burials. So there are all these mounds where people were buried, not that long ago, a couple years ago, last year, or whatever. So I love these family tree logs here. These are always pretty cool to look at. And as you can see, most of the well, here's a couple older ones here. And we got one that's buried. But anyways, you guys will probably like that video. And we have William Jansen, who died June 19th, 1890, aged 42 years, and he was a native of Sweden. And I'll be doing another Q&A here. I'm still working on it. It takes a little while to answer all the questions and make the video look nice. Sorry if the wind is windy and noisy on the video. I apologize for that. This had something on top. Could have been a cross, could have been a little vase. I can't really read it, but guess how much, take a guess at how much a Matthews, it's called a Matthews vase. It's made of bronze, typically a bronze vase. Guess what the going price for that single vase is? Any guesses? Anybody want to make a guess? Anybody? No? $1,200? No, lower than that. Some go for that. So it's if I can find one out here, I'll show it to you. But Penny, you are super close, so you win the prize. They go for about $540. A vase. Can you believe that? Now I see these vases all day long. I've got them, you know, in our storage facility. But yeah, they're $540 or more. And the thing that people don't realize about cemeteries is how much things actually cost. For instance, a canopy, you know, a canopy is thousands of dollars, like $4,000 or more. Look at this old section, you guys. So everything involved in the cemetery business is incredibly pricey, just crazy pricey. I mean, it's nuts. Wow, this ground is really unstable over here. It's got an old section here, kind of falling in. We got some old headstones here. We got a child. We got Margaret Knuckles. That's a great last name. July 10th, 1853. So like when Margaret made you a sandwich, was it a knuckle sandwich? I made it funny. And we got a little sleeping lamb. Beautiful little lamb, which always indicates a child. People are saying sorry to Penny. I do not know why. I did not see what was said. An old one here. I'm trying to not crash and trip and fall, so if I don't see your comment, that's why. Born October 22nd, 1821. Died 1889. Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry to hear that, Penny. That's sad. You know, that's a common kind of thing over at my cemetery. People will take other people's vases so they can put them on their family's plot, which is really sad. But if you go and talk with the people who are in charge, they will put a new vase out there for you, and it shouldn't cost you any money at all. So I don't know if there's a grounds crew or an office at your parents' cemetery, but go talk to them. They'll give you a free one. They're supposed to do that. Sylvia, beautiful young lady, 1933 to 1939. Jeez. Rest our darling daughter. Look at that, just a baby. Just a baby. Very sad. There's a couple of beautiful angel statues over here I want to look at real quick. Looks like we have some bases right here. Oh, it's going to be a bench. So you made a police report. Is that because there's no office crew there? Penny, they don't have a crew working out there? Some cemeteries are, obviously different, so. Oh, the office did, huh? Wow, that's interesting. We'll just give you a new one. We'll go grab it and put it in for you. We take care of stuck vases when they're stuck in the ground, which happens all the time, and we do that. Dead Good Walks. Welcome, my friend. How are you? It's a gorgeous statue. Old. Her hand is missing and so faded. Oh, they stole the brass plate too. Yeah, that's a shame, Penny. I'm sorry. If it had happened at my cemetery, I would have taken care of it in 5 minutes for you. Dead Good Walks. Hey, you guys, if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. He's really, he's getting pretty awesome here on YouTube. He's a viral sensation. And it's awesome. Hey, there's Ruth. Hello, Ruth. See, now I wish I could walk up to this gorgeous mausoleum, newer mausoleum, but you can't. But it is beautiful. Oh yeah, I think that's how it works sometimes on YouTube. You get lucky and you hit that one viral video and all of a sudden you explode. That happened to me on TikTok. I had a video go viral and it ended up getting over like 5 million views, something like that, and it was cemetery related. But yeah, I don't really do TikTok. It's kind of goofy. I love this though. It's not that new, but you can tell that they do a lot of work on it. There are people in there, but you can't get in. And I think it's because people were damaging it. Anyways, I don't know if you guys, when I was telling you about Carolyn's mansion and the murder that took place there, but if you're interested, I can tell that story and go film that mansion for you if you're interested. Yeah. So, for those just hopping on, this used to be a hidden cemetery. You could not get in here. When I was a teenager, we used to have to hop the fence to hang out in here, and it was a lot more beat up than it is now, and there weren't as many graves. But we're talking over 30 years ago when we used to sneak in here, so there's that. So I'll definitely, okay, Floss wants me to do it, so I'm going to do it. Next time I come to the Bay Area, that's what I'll do. It's always weird coming to your hometown. If you've left your hometown and then you come back to your hometown, it can be a little depressing sometimes. I start getting kind of like, I don't know, upset for some reason. Memories, weird, it's always foggy and things started bringing me down. Then I got all happy about my life now, so that was cool because I'm grateful for my life now and the amount of growth we go through. You're welcome, Dead Good Walks. Did my Wi-Fi drop out or yours? It's windy and kind of weird here. But like I was saying, we were so close to, we're like a mile or two from, what's it called, YouTube headquarters, so I should be able to have the best signal on the planet. Oh, okay, I got you. And he's going, dropping off some garbage cans. Here's another old spot. Well, this is basically my hometown. I actually did go and visit where I grew up. I grew up in an apartment complex. Well, we moved there when I was 5, and I went and visited it about an hour ago, and yeah, it's depressing, man. It's not what it used to be. It's dirty and messed up, and to be honest, kind of ghetto now. But it used to be, this really beautiful area of apartments. It wasn't just one single, apartment complex. It was probably like 200. It took up a large area and had beautiful gardens and everything, but not anymore. Yeah, I like that cross too. It's very basic, very simple. I want to walk over here and look at this beautiful family plot right over here. And we see the ground is sinking here, and some of the markers here, they should really come out and try to raise those up. It takes very little effort and time to do that. I know because I do it daily when I'm not too busy. Yeah, I like this spot. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's a cute little cemetery. And it's weird to see it open to the public now, like this. And bigger. And the fact that we used to have to sneak in over behind that mausoleum right there. That's pretty funny. But, we would sneak into things that you didn't have to sneak into because, we just wanted to be rebels. Because that's what you do when you're a teenager. That's what I do even as a almost 50-year-old man. But whatever, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing another Q&A for you guys. I think I'll try to do those once or twice a month for you, if you like that. Oh yeah, we're rebels, definitely punk rock rebels here. But if you guys want, I'll do Q&As because it seems like there's a lot of questions that people can ask, and there's a lot of questions that I can answer, and it's fun. It's fun. It's a little different than what I normally do, so I can do these touring or exploring of cemeteries, but I can also answer your questions and things like that. I was thinking about doing a live one too. Tony the Crypt Door also, wants to do a team up where, I forget what the app's called that he uses, but we can both be on the same live at the same time, and we'll be able to, he can ask me questions and you guys can ask me questions while he's live doing that. So that might be fun. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. I love when they do that. It's like a big piece of paper. Katie Warren, eldest daughter of John W. and Hannah B. Norton. Born in San Francisco, April 10th, 1864, and passed in 1872. Budded on earth to bloom in heaven. Beautiful. And there it is. Okay, my friends, I'm going to head home. I got about a 2-hour drive back home, and I kind of want to hang out with my family because I miss them. I've been up since about 4 o'clock in the morning, which is normal. Well, Brenda, don't worry about it. If you come up with some any kind of question, it's all good. You can ask me like, what kind of deodorant do I wear, and I'll answer it. That's a little too easy because I actually, and don't be grossed out, but I don't wear deodorant because I don't really stink ever. And we're working on some pipes here. I'm working on a pipe over at our cemetery that was put in the 1930s, and it was like a pain in the butt. Okay, my friends, you guys have a beautiful weekend. We got people coming in, so there could be a small service going on. I don't want to bother anyone. But you guys are great. Thank you so much. And keep your notifications on for my video I'll be putting up here soon. I don't know when. I got to edit it first. Thank you, Dead Good Walks. Thank you for stopping by. And I will see all of you guys very, very soon. Take care.